first stop, it's Hove camp. And in 1941, the Germans made this an anti-aircraft artillery. In 1941, it also became the 14th branch of the German Air Force. After the war, in 1945, the Norwegian Air Force made it their own infantry for air defense materials, but in 1962, they closed it down. Between 1967 and 1989, it became a popular place for organizations to have summer camps, such as the Youth Socialist Party and the Workers' Communist Party. Between 1989 and 2006, the camp was used as a center for asylum seekers. It could hold up to 108 people. A member of the mass movement against immigration in Norway, called Arendal, was put in prison for 1 year after being in the possession of explosive, which he wanted to blow up the asylum. However, in 2006 it was closed down, but in 2015, because of the civil war, it was temporarily reopened. From around 2006-2007, if you don't count the temporarily reopening in 2015, it has been an activity and outdoor center. Since then, the sports camp for children between 11 and 17 years has been held here, and between 2007 and 2014 the infamous Hove festival was being held, and where a lot of very famous artists performed. Between 2004 and 2017, Hove Whitsun Camp was held here by a local sailing organization for youth. These are just some of the local measures that have been taken to keep youths from all over the country in active during the summertime.
Welcome to Raet National Park. My name is Lynn, and today I will be one of your guides. Raet is the only national park in the south of Norway that was created in 2016 to protect the nature area. Unlike other national parks, Tromøy has a name after a geological phenomenon. The name Raet stands therefore for the end moraine from the last ice age. When the ice retreated 10 to 12,000 years ago, it left a more or less continuous strip of moraine mass. Today we can see this as pebble beaches in several places in the national park. And underwater is stretched from Lyngør in Tvedestrand in the northeast to Hasketangen in Grimstad in the southwest. Raet National Park represents nature and natural qualities that everyone appreciates. The park has many attractive places, which is ideal for family time, a walk, or accommodation. But note that in some places, local regulation has been adopted, which entail restriction on traffic, bonfires, and accommodation in tents, hammocks, as well as accommodation in boats. So if you like to swim in special beaches, paddle, go on a boat trip, camp, hike in special nature, cycle, fish, dive, watch birds, visit idyllic harbors, or explore cultural monuments, this will be a perfect place for you.
Hove is not like other hotels. Their goal is to give the tourists the feeling of adrenaline and activities, but also the silence and the warmth. Beautifully situated next to the ocean in southern Norway, Hove is a place to go if you want to experience nature, activities and good food. They also have an activity center where you can go mountain biking, underwater safari, kayaking, sailing, etc. Hove opened here in Arendal in 2018, 2019-ish. They also have a canvas in Telemark, but with other experiences. Last summer they got a new chef, So the restaurant opened and had a huge success. They used food very local. They had like crabs from the beach outside Canvas, and they had fish, a lot of fish, and generally just a lot of seafood. Their season is from June to August, but they also have open for groups or bigger events to October, but it will open for groups and events in March-ish. Welcome to the camp area. Here you can see the small cabins and the luxury cabins, which also is called the yurts. And you can also see the 3 cabins, which is huge snowballs you can sleep in.